Good evening, we are live. Mark is just currently sorting some other gubbins out, so you've got me for the next minute or so until he gets here. So good evening to everybody. Hello to Charlie, David, Carrie, Lee, Kelsey on Facebook, Charlie, Grant and Frank on YouTube, as well as What's His Face, and we've got Charlie on Twitch as well. Good stuff, Kelsey, glad to hear it. So we've got loads of cool stuff coming up this week especially, and tonight's going to be quite a fun one as well. We've got the return of a round that you liked last time. It's going to be quite fun, and then Friday's got two really fun rounds that we've been making today as well as we've got to get ready for Sunday, which is the Harry Potter quiz.
Hello, I'm just making a cup of tea.
So how have we all been? How are we all doing? Don't forget to give us a share on the YouTube stream. Amy Jo's already done it, I can see from my little dashboard. Good evening, Thelma. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We're on the YouTube. We're all good on YouTube. All good with the hood on that one. Fantastic. And as usual, we've got about 2 or 3 people watching on Twitch. So hello to those 2 or 3 people on there. If you're not a duplicate of Charlie and Bev, then let us know. All right. Hello, Sarah Baldwin. Hi, Jackie. 2 favourite guys. One of your favourite guys is here. The other one's coming just in a second. Hello, Caroline. And Kelsey's graduating high school this year. Good luck to you.
There you go, sir.
Don't be dripping on the carpet now. Thank you very much.
Shocking behaviour.
Dripping on the carpet? It is, yeah.
There you go.
Thank you very
You're
much.
starting on me already.
Thank you very much.
I haven't even got on screen
Oh,
yet. And
I
you're giving me
know,
grief.
I know. Good evening, Paul. Yeah, we're very excited for Sunday, which is the second in 1 month of the Harry Potter quizzes, which is going to be really fun.
Harry Potter 3.
This is my first time doing this, so hello, said Sarah. Well, good evening to you. If you do want to play along as you do normally at home, by just having a pen and paper and playing like that, you can do. Or you can also go to the optional score sheet, which is there, tinyurl.com/QA scores. You don't have to be on there at all. You can just put yourselves on there if you want to. It's not required to play the quiz.
You put your answer sheets on your pieces of paper or in your mind. You do not write them on the chats.
On the chat.
I'm a bit out of breath.
Let's give us a warm filter. There we go. Hello, Kathy Tomlinson. If you have any more questions, Sarah Baldwin. Sorry, I keep saying your first name and surname like Graham Norton. If you do have any more questions, the Quizzaxi family will be more than happy to help you, I'm sure.
Yes.
Oh. So as I said before, the best way to help us out, other than donations, is to share the stream while the stream is on. That's also really helpful as well. As well as the usual stuff, liking on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube, following us on Twitter and all that sort of stuff as well. Even if you've got no interest in it, make an account and then follow us on there and then never touch it again.
I've just had to look at the sheet to see whether we're on a Monday or a Friday. It's just going mental.
It's Monday, and do you know why I know it's Monday?
Why?
Because we're getting our pump fixed tomorrow, hopefully.
And we can do some washing.
Finally. It's getting to... We're having to make some creative sacrifices.
Yes.
Recently. So there we go.
Yeah, because you'll be able to wash your knickers t-shirt.
Yeah.
And be able to wear it.
Indeed. How do you submit your answers, or you just make your own list, said Sarah? You just make your own list, but you do put the scores on the score sheet if you want to. The chat is just for you to talk to us, or talk to your team, or talk to the other members.
If you want to invite some of your friends along, you can then create a group on WhatsApp or Zoom or Messenger.
Make a watch party for Facebook.
Make your watch party and play as a team.
Or you can play on your own.
Yeah, either or.
Be the one-woman powerhouse.
This t-shirt's a bit milky, isn't it? That's better. So I've realised that I've got a month to go before I get my hair cut. I'm booked in. Thank you for the shirt, Amy. We've just spotted it coming up. Let's see what people are saying. Charlie had his first jab yesterday.
A few side effects, but I'm okay now. Trust me, the side effects are not as bad as the actual illness.
Yes, I've got mine on Saturday, and as anybody who knows me, that will mean that I faint. I've got a huge fear and phobia relating to needles, and I faint every single time, so that's going to be fun.
Sarah says she's trying to get a group, but everyone's busy. It's a Monday night, it's understandable. We've all got our various things going on Monday nights. Hello, Chrissy. Maria Reese says, can get to the score sheet, can't edit it. Let us know what your team name is, because I think everyone else can. It might be a case of there's too many people in there at once. So again, as we always say, as soon as you've made your team name and put your points in, make sure you fully leave the app, fully close the app, and fully leave the webpage.
Hello to the cat's whiskers in Persia.
How is it up there? Is it snowy, rainy? You'll usually give us a descriptor of Persia, so let us know. Is it chilly?
Yes, yeah, because we get it several days later, don't we?
Olaf and Tracy in Charlie Kitchen in southern Spain near Malaga, and our 2, Vanessa and Mark in Eastbourne. Look at that. Playing across the channel. Lovely stuff.
We have just had a donation of £5. Thank you very much. You know who you are.
Thank you very much. Rosie said, don't stress about the jab. I had mine today and didn't know it had been done.
I basically are virtually fainting before I even get there. Just talking about needles is enough to get me. He's seen it. It's enough for me to faint.
Yes. The worst thing you could have done was mention it.
Yes.
So yeah, everyone knows about the Harry Potter quiz that's coming up, but you know that we have a rescheduled Marvel quiz, which we were going to do yesterday, but realised it was Mother's Day, so decided to postpone it until the 28th of March. It's the last one of the month.
I've gone through them once, and now the next one is sat with Alex, because Alex is such a geek when it comes to Marvel. And we're actually going to do 2 types of Marvel. We're going to do a general one, which is, if you've seen the films, it'll work for you. And then we're going to do a second one, which is a geeks one, so for the real geeks.
That depends on how many people we get in, really.
Yeah, and we're going to give it one try on the geeks. If the donations come through, then we'll do the geeks one every single time, but we'll see.
And this one's an earlier quiz, as our specials on Sunday usually are. This one starts at 5:45 p.m. or 2 hours earlier than our regular quiz if you're across the pond, things like that as well.
Good evening, Kathy Clark, he says with bated breath, because normally Kathy basically sends me some nice backhanded compliments, doesn't she?
What up, Nathan on YouTube? I just saw you tagging as usual. Thank you so much. Like clockwork he is, that guy. Hello from Sonia and Tony Bixley in Eastbourne. Hello. you're the Kitchings too. Or are you the A team? Are you the B team? Snow in the hills. Wee bit chilly but dry, said Claire. Good stuff. We were emptying the drain out today, as we always do. Playboy lifestyle never ends. Just as we got to the smelly part of the drain, that's when the wind started to blow in our direction. That was the best bit.
I've lost my sense of smell, so I was alright.
Perfect plumbing job, that guy. Can't smell it, so there you go. I unfortunately couldn't do.
But hopefully it should be sorted tomorrow.
Fingers crossed. Hello, Sarah. The quiz starts in 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
13 seconds?
Yes. I'm going to cough. As with all happens, as soon as Monday or Friday rolls along, no matter what we've been doing, our voices will inevitably go. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's weird.
Hi from Katie Pillar and Lenny Penny. Hello, Lindsay. That's a cool name. I like that. Katie Pillar and Lenny Penny. Wonderful stuff. The score sheet needs to pin that on the YouTube as well.
Yes.
What there? Weird. Make sure you don't create new sheets, otherwise I'll just delete them and I'll find your IP and I'll block you, so stop it. My laptop won't connect, so I can't link up with the Sherry Backler. Bloomin' tech, said Alice Bell. Damn. Maria Reese says you can only open Friday's quiz sheet. There isn't Friday's quiz sheet. There's only Monday on there. You might need to fully leave the app. If you're using it on an iPhone or an Android, make sure you fully close the app down and go back into it. Or go back to the link, because it might keep you how you had it before.
Bit of caching going on.
Yeah. You need to keep it completely fresh. Go in there completely fresh.
Well, I went out for the first time in 2 weeks today. Went to the doctor's to drop my repeat prescription off. Popped into Sainsbury's to buy a couple of things. Sainsbury's local. And they had a bottle of Prosecco, which was £4. So I got one.
Wonderful. Good evening from Kerno checking in. One shot 19 tonight. Fleur's not feeling well. Get well soon, Fleur. From the remainder of the team and from us as well.
Indeed.
There's a little clinger on at the bottom of our camera there. Sorry, guys.
What is it?
Spider? I don't know, but it was distracting me. Sorry about that. There we go. We're all good now. Good evening, Fran.
A clinger on.
A clinger on. Shout out to my team members. Cheeky slags, said Jackie Cartwright. Who can forget those cheeky slags, eh? So, we're live in 23 seconds. Score sheets are still coming in there. Flying Solo, Sarah B is our last person on there at the moment. Oh, we've got categories Mary Poppins and James Bond / flags. Good evening, Sam on YouTube.
7 seconds and counting.
Indeed. Turn off that music. Alright, here we go then. As always, let's start with your intro so you can see how to play and more importantly, what your rounds are as well.
We like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though that he hardly even knows you. Doesn't care cause he's barely even sober. Doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying. Something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight. You're not alright. Cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking. He says he'll fight to defeat them. And then he takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know?
And as always, our thanks for Rats for allowing us to use their song Weekend as our theme tune. You can find them on Facebook under Official Rats.
Official Rats, except no substitutes.
No.
So it's Official Rats.
And if you go onto Spotify, find them on Spotify and just put them on shuffle. Great music.
And as always, if you do want to support us, it's paypal.me/quiz actually. Any and all donations are much appreciated. Big or small, we love them all. Thank you very, very much. Also, happy birthday to our granddaughter who is 1 on Wednesday and my youngest who is 20 on Friday. That's from Joanne. So happy birthday to you. I'm still yet to see your granddaughter. At some point we have to. It's been because of COVID, I've not been able to meet her yet, so I'll have to work that out at some point. Right. I do know Joanne, by the way. I'm not just saying I want to meet your granddaughter.
Yeah, it's any creepy, didn't it, otherwise?
Yeah. So there you go. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch. Quiz actually as well. Okie dokie, get that music.
Right, on to round one.
Round number 1. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying that it is on science. Okay? So it is on science. And Mark and myself make the same mistake every single time we do a science round, that we think, oh, that'll be easy, everyone knows that. And in fact, they don't. So we have deliberately tried to make this as accessible as possible.
I think there's one that's tricky for me.
There is a dodgy one on there, but it is multiple choice as
Not
well.
dodgy, but tricky.
So yeah, we are going to try our hardest to make sure this round is fair and fun. I know science doesn't equate to fun for a lot of people, but to me, I love it. But there you go.
Sarah Baldwin does.
Love science, says Sarah. Fantastic. Dorinda Dodd, a very happy birthday.
For tomorrow.
Sorry, I interrupted you there.
Yes.
Have you thought about a St. Patrick's Irish round for Friday? It's Paddy's Day this week. We should do a Paddy round for Friday, but we've made them all now.
Yeah, we've made the quiz.
Maybe we'll try and put a mini Paddy round in. Maybe pixelated famous Irish people. I don't know. We'll think of something.
Yeah, we'll throw something in.
Yeah. Okay, so it is on science, and we have tried our hardest to make this as accessible as possible. Good evening, Les on YouTube.
I looked, it's not actually Paddy's Day on Friday though, is it?
No, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, because normally I would, if it's Paddy's Day, we would have definitely made a round for it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much.
We just had a donation that's come through. Thank you very much.
Indeed, thank you very much. Okay.
Right. Question number 1. What are you doing, odds or evens?
I'm going to do evens.
That means I'm doing odds. What do Geiger counters measure?
Jonah said science is better than films. Yeah, but I know there's something you like even more than science and films, Joan.
My nemesis, Matt Neeland, who normally sends insults to me, has just said Alex could come as a leprechaun. Wouldn't require much dressing up.
I thought you were cool, Matt. I thought we were on the level. Been a bit betrayed. Yeah, so Joan, there might be a round that you like even more than science on Friday. That's all we're saying about that. Number 2. Now, this one, there are 2 answers for 1 point each. One of them I would say most people know, but a few people might not. The second one. So which 2 elements are liquid at standard room temperature? So
And we're looking for elements, not any compoundy things.
Yes. First question, I can already tell I'm going to come last in this quiz, says Sarah. No.
Oh, Sarah's a star sender, apparently.
Irish round says good, says Suzanne. We can try a mini Irish round, but yeah, we've made all of the rounds because obviously we've got a lot coming up this week, so we try to plan as far ahead as we can.
Yes, and we've got 5 films to watch and create questions for the Marvel one a week after. So that's going to take some doing.
Indeed. So again, this one, there are 2 elements. One I would say most people know, and then the other element might be a bit tricky for some people. But you can still get 1 point if you can name the easy one.
Question number 3. Separated by the septum, nares is the Latin name for what body parts? Missed it.
Oh no, well you should have seen that on the check through, shouldn't you? But you didn't. What was your excuse last week when everything went wrong?
Shut up.
Don't bring it up then.
Stop whinging.
You brought it up!
I tell you, he's gone grumpy. Mondays he's grumpy. Fridays he was alright. But Mondays, since he's turned 30, he's gone grumpy.
Stop reminding me. Karina and Sarah, thank you very much for sharing our stream to your timeline. Much appreciated. Hello from Beacon Ward Worthing Hospital. Hello, Joe. Beacon Ward almost sounds like Bacon Ward, doesn't it?
Stop it.
Alright, moving on. Question number 4. Number 4. Now, no hints for this one, please, guys. Number 4. The VLT is a mass observatory in Chile. What do the letters stand for? So, VLT is a mass observatory in Chile. What do the letters stand for? And again, no jokey answers in this one. No clues. I think it's a fun one, so if people don't know it, don't give any clues.
And this is no secco. I made a vow at the start of the year that... Stop it! Made a vow at the start of the year. I'm going to hit him again. Where's my Spurtle?
Get on with it.
Yeah, I made a vow at the start of the year that I wasn't going to drink until I can go to a proper gig and drink properly. So
he's faltered a couple of times, and I've been there to keep him on the straight and narrow. So there you go.
I wavered, and he kept me on the straight and narrow. Stopped me from doing it. Question 5. That's mine.
It is yours.
How many sides does a heptadecagon have? How many sides does a heptadecagon have?
Here comes the no alcohol days count, says Charlie.
No, I wasn't going to count it. I keep getting it wrong, so I wasn't even going to attempt it.
Yeah. As it has been pointed out as well, maths is the language of science. So if anyone ever says maths isn't a science, maths is the language of science.
And I got the T card.
You always make me scared when you do that, because I think you're going to show them.
No, because the T number's on the back.
I'm scared you're going to show them.
So I've got the T card with the number of the balls on. We'll do the balls at the end of this round.
Okay. Number 6.
Number 6.
Question number 6. Every childhood favourite, this one. Which dinosaur, when translated from Latin, means a swift robber?
Think about this one.
Yes, what word could be swift and robber? What do you think that could be? Kelsey says that science is a favourite subject. Good stuff. Who doesn't love dinosaurs? Which dinosaur, when translated from Latin, means swift robber? And if you don't know, just put dinosaurs that you think you know the name of.
You could just get it like that.
You could do. What do you call a dinosaur with no eyes?
Go on.
Do you think Thesaurus?
Really? Was that worth it? Really?
Well, you got to fill the silence somehow. Might as well be the crap joke.
Next week we're going to do a poll to see what days you would like us to do when we get back to normal. what days you would like us to do the online quiz. Because we can't do, when we're back, we can't do Mondays, we can't do Wednesdays because those quizzes are already sorted. We're now sorting out other quizzes for when we can come back with other venues. So we just want your feedback into that, which we'll do next Monday, to see which day of the week we actually do the virtual quiz.
Roy says, we seem to have lost our titles above our names unless a star sender. Well, that's annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. Charlie says, no nicknames. Birthday shout out to fellow cheeky slag Jackie Cartwright, whose birthday is on Paddy's Day. What a day to have a birthday as well. Loving the quiz tonight. Shout out to Will, who has his 16th birthday today. Happy birthday, Will.
Happy birthdays.
Happy birthdays, yes. So yeah, Charlie's saying what about the names?
What's he done for us?
Well, you keep saying that you look like him, so... Anyway, moving on. Question number 7.
Number 7. True or false, a moon that orbits a larger moon is called a moon. Is that true? Or is that me just taking the mick and making it up again? What do you reckon? I
will say as well that the Julie Shakin' Stevens thing was not my idea. It was the idea of Karina. So thank you very much for putting that in there.
Weirdly, because I've been picking up on it on the Channel 5's Best of the 80s, where they do a count rundown of the top selling singles of the year. Shakin' Stevens is the best selling artist of the whole 80s. Best selling male solo artist.
I said that on Friday.
In the whole 80s. Alright, shoot me down.
Question number 8. Number 8. What is defined as the ratio of an object's speed to the speed of sound, usually in the air? I was haunted by this song at school, says Julie. Bet you would, yeah. Took me a second to catch on what you're on about then. Julie, why would you think about... Yeah, Julie, right. I had a friend called Laura, and the song Laura by the Scissor Sisters came out at the same time, and she was always badgered by it.
Julie, it could have been worse. You could have been called Gordon. My heart goes off to all Gordons in the 80s.
Oh, because they were gophers?
No. Jilted John by Jilted John.
Never heard of him.
Gordon is a moron was the refrain.
Wow, that's not good, is it? Fran says only Wednesday. We can't do Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays are a definite no-no. They cannot be done.
Yeah, so as I said, we're really working out when we're going to be doing our quizzes elsewhere. Question number 9. Does the gravitational pull of the Earth increase or decrease with higher altitude?
Carrie Lee says Fridays. Fridays is a good idea, but we do seem to have the lower numbers on Fridays compared to Mondays, but maybe that'll change when the lockdown starts. That being said, when lockdown's over, people are going to want to go out.
Yeah, people are going to go out more. I'll be gigging more, that's for sure.
Jackie says Tuesday. We could maybe Tuesday, Thursday.
Tuesday or Thursday, one of the two.
Yeah.
Because we've got, obviously, we make more money doing the quizzes in the pubs than we get in donations, unless the donations suddenly go a lot higher.
Yeah. As with all things, we are dropping numbers ever so slightly. It just tend to happen. You could do a quiz on famous leprechauns. I can't think of any famous leprechauns. Not one.
I can. You're famous.
Yep. Carry on, Shaky. Number 10. In science, what does the Rankine scale measure? Ooh. Is it vibration, temperature, or cellular reproduction? Suzanne said Sunday. Sunday's going to be reserved for our special quizzes. We're not stopping those because we really like doing them. Ah, I see, Fran. Joan says any day but Saturday. Yeah, Saturday's not a good day.
Yeah, weekends tends to be me going out doing gigs, and people are out at weekends. That's the other side of weekends as well.
I know a lot of people are still going to be wary of going out, even though everyone's going to be vaccinated, but still. We're going to drop a lot of numbers on Fridays because people just want to get out and see their mates and stuff, which is perfectly understandable. Okay, so that is your 10. And we'll move on to your marathon.
Now, I put this to Alex and he couldn't get it earlier. I thought it was alright, but we'll see how you do. Let me know if you think it's easy or hard, this one.
You see through my hair, look at that.
See through hair. So this one is a 4-letter word. So which 4-letter word can be added to each of these to make new words? And it is the same 4-letter word in each one.
So Fiona says Thursday. We are going to put this to a poll.
Yeah, we're going to do that next week. But we'll just mention it now so you can chat with your teammates to see what works for you, what doesn't work. I think we're more or less going to do what you can't do rather than what you can do. I think that'd be more.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, there you go, Roy. Jo Sanctor's got a badge because she's a sharer, so I don't know if the top fans have gone for some reason, but might have to just comment more and come back into our good graces, I guess.
And Joe's just said Rumpelstiltskin for some bizarre reason.
Famous leprechauns.
Oh, I see.
With it.
Rumpelstiltskin is played by Robert Carlyle in Once Upon a Time.
I'm going to have a Once Upon a Time button soon. I'm going to make a soundboard of me just booing when you do a soundboard. Right.
I'm going slowly through the last season. It's not very good.
I watched Behind Her Eyes the last couple of days on Netflix. Heartily recommend. Gets a bit weird, but it is fun. If you like a bit of an esoteric sort of thing. Right, on to everyone's favourite segment. It is time for You Felt Balls. And as we all know by now, Quiz actually has felt balls. There they all are, in all their felty glory. Disclaimer, some of those are not felt balls. They are all balls, but some of them are not felt. There you go. I think that's enough for that one.
Essentially, particularly for people who are new to the quiz, on our score sheets, you put your team name in, and to the left of it, you put how many balls you think are in there.
So there you go. To the left of your team name, there you can see it. That's that little thing there, that one that's flashing. Put how many balls you think are in there, and we'll go on there. If you do want to play along, but you don't want to put your points in for whatever reason, perfectly fine. All you have to do is then just put your felt ball guess in and just your team name. We will still count you on the list. You don't have to put your points in, but if you do want to play along with just the felt balls, you're welcome to do that as well.
Jackie Cartwright says Bono's daughter was great in Behind Her Eyes. I'm not sure whether that is real or it's just alluding to Bono always wearing sunglasses.
For some reason, this one isn't set to individual. There we go.
How bizarre.
Cinematic classic Leprechaun in the Hood. No. Get rid of that. No. There we are.
Yeah, that's better. So what have you all been up to this weekend? It's our usual first question.
Oh, it really is Bono's daughter.
Alright, does she wear sunglasses?
Take them off. You're inside!
He's got a real thing about Bono wearing glasses on the inside anywhere.
Tuesday's a good day, said Bev.
We might do 2 polls, preferred and can't do.
There's the donate button, and there's Nick as the cow. So there's
for those of you who are new, it's become a meme within the virtual quizzes. Alex has got this thing for Nick as the cow. Those are full-size cows alongside Nick as the cow.
Who was too big to be killed in the abattoir, so they let it free. Love it.
Well, that's a nice one. Carrie Lee says, I planted a tree for my Mother's Day's gift.
That's lovely.
I really like that.
Caroline says, I liked Mondays. I know. I'm sorry.
Boomtown Rats didn't.
A walk and a Skype Mother's Day meet, said Kathy Tomlinson.
And Kelsey reckons a show called 60 Days would be recommended. Yeah, unfortunately, my mum doesn't have any Wi-Fi or anything, so I couldn't actually do anything other than give her a call.
Caked out after Mother's Day, had a lovely walk around the Hermitage, which is near Dunkeld, said Claire.
Even in lockdown, they wander around, don't they?
They do get about, like Dion. No wanderers. Alex has a thing for knickers. Sounds well dodged, says Bev. I know. Without context. It's weird, but it's just a giant cow.
Wait till he walks around in town with his t-shirt on. When we can.
I clean the oven for my Mother's Day gift, says Amina.
How bizarre.
Ooh, we've got a Zoom as well we'll do in a bit.
Oh, well, do you want to pop the Zoom up?
Well, we normally do at the end of round 2, don't we?
Okay, we'll do it at the end of round 2.
It's almost exactly a year since the last quiz at the railway Portslade, said Claire.
It's gone past that.
Has it?
I think.
I don't think it has.
Yeah, I think it was the 11th.
Let me have a quick look. That one. 16th.
Oh, it's the 16th.
So yeah, tomorrow will be the 365th day since we've done a quiz at the railway. How depressing.
We just had a donation saying, thanks guys, and you're in Eastbourne, you know who you are.
I mean, I said that's what she asked for because she didn't want to do it and knew I wouldn't say no. Well, that's it. If you can't make your daughter clean your oven on a Mother's Day, what can you do?
What did you get your mum for Mother's Day?
A card.
That was short and sweet.
Please put the marathon up again quickly so I can screenshot it, says Dave Robinson. No. No, I'm only kidding. We'll do that for you in just a second then. As soon as we've done the recap, I'll pop it up on the screen for you. Nice and quick. So you can take a picture.
It does appear at the end of every round as well.
Yeah, I'll pop it up one more time bit at the beginning. I watched Your Honour. Very good, says Jackie. Yeah, I've heard that's quite good.
What have I started watching? You've seen it. Timeless.
Kelsey says, I thought Mother's Day was in May. In the UK, it's a different day.
For those of you in Brighton, I started watching it. I've got it recorded. Started watching it and I thought, no, this would be good for Alex to watch alongside me as well. Grace, which is a detective thing that was set and filmed in Brighton. So it's a case of, what bar's that? Where, you know, all the different places they're filming, where is it?
There we go. Pop that up one more time for you there. Caroline Booking said, Quiz at Harry team would love to have come to a pub quiz and all as well. You'd be up stiff competition because there's also a Quiz at Harry that plays at the railway.
Yeah, that could be quite fun.
So there we go. That was your 4-letter word.
So I'll put it up for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's it. We're gone.
Yeah, in 5 days' time, it's the anniversary of me going to see Stanley's, the band. I had been waiting 18 months to get a chance to see, because schedules didn't work. And 4 days before I went to go there, basically, lockdown happened. Was not happy.
Stephanie Gooch says, hey, what date is the Marvel quiz? Funny you should ask, thank you very much for asking. The Marvel quiz is on the 28th of March at 5:45pm. That's the Phase 1 movie quiz, the regular quiz on that one as well.
So that's the first two Iron Men, Hulk, Marvel Avengers Assemble, and
Captain America.
Captain America.
Yeah.
I watched that. It's the second time I've seen Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
I preferred it the second time around.
Right.
Thank you for the team that put Happy Monday with your donation.
Much appreciated. Bev's Brainiac's hoping to come to a quiz in person all as well. We're lucky to have you. Roy says, yesterday was my last day at work before being furloughed eventual VR. Now retired after 55 years at work.
Ooh.
Put in over half a century worth of work, Roy. You deserve your retirement.
I'll tell you what I've read today. Thornton's shops are not reopening.
Oh, that's a shame. Another Quiz at Harry team. I'm sure we can tweak our names to Caroline. Hello from Emily Botty, my first time joining the quiz. Hello, Emily.
Hello, Emily.
If you have got any questions, let us know in the YouTube comments and we'll try and answer them as we can.
And if we don't answer it, the rest of the family that's on there will answer it for you.
Stephanie Gooch, as with all things, don't rely on Mark to come up with anything from memory. We do mean Hulk as well, and Thor. The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton is also part of the Phase 1. Right then. Let's go. Here we go.
Okay. Answers then, is it? Okay, let's go with the answers then. And Geiger counters measure radioactivity. That was used in the film I was watching last night.
Also in Chernobyl. Number 2, the two elements that are liquid at standard room temperature. Very well done if you got this one. The first one, as most people would know, is mercury, because you probably experimented with it at school. And the other one is bromine.
Which we also used at school.
I never used it, no. Mercury and bromine. So well done if you got both of those, but you can still get 1 point for mercury.
Bromine's sort of a browny coloured liquid.
Most of them are brown liquids because they're all in brown jars in the science cupboard.
No, it is actually a brown liquid.
Whatever.
Really? Question number 3. The nares are the Latin name for the nostrils.
I think most people would have got that from septum, because you can get septum piercings and things. Number 4. The VLT is a mass observatory in Chile. What do the letters stand for?
Kick yourselves if you didn't get this one.
Well, what's an observatory? It's a telescope. And what could VL mean? Because it's a big one. It is a very large telescope.
It's that simple.
Sarah says she remembers that now at school with bromine.
Yeah.
Do you know the chemical element for sodium bromine? I do not, Claire Reid. Do you?
Well, there isn't a element for sodium bromide because it's sodium, bromine, and oxygen, I believe.
So it's a compound.
Mm.
Alec McKee says, why don't men in the Ukraine wear thongs? Because Chernobyl fall. That's funny. I like that. Number 5. Here's your question.
Number 5. A heptadecagon has 17. Hept is 7 and dec is 10. So heptadecagon is 17.
There you go. Number 6. The dad is...
All these people talk about the little people. I wish they'd leave you alone.
Number 6. Swift robber. Another word for swift is velo and raptor robber. So velociraptor. Well done if you got that one. Obviously velociraptor means fast. Anything for telescopes, said Kathy?
No.
No. Fortunately not.
True or false? A moon that orbits a larger moon is called a moon. It's actually true. It does sound like one I would make up, but it is actually true.
In fact, I actually came up with that one and found that it was actually appeared on QI a little bit after I did it at a quiz.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was looking at it online. I was like, that's really funny. And then it appeared on an episode of QI.
They probably picked up on it the same where you got it from.
Yeah. They probably got it from me, to be honest.
Could do.
Me and Sandy Talks Fig, kindred spirits.
I really like Sandy Tots Fig.
Both same size. Right.
Number 8. It's yours.
Number 8. The ratio of speed in the air, it is a Mach number. Mach number.
The word Mach will get you the 2 points.
Yeah, Mach is fine. Number 9 is yours.
Number 9. The gravitational pull, it decreases.
Decreases. And number 10. What does the Rankine scale measure? Is it vibration, temperature, or cellular reproduction? It is temperature. It's the same as Kelvin, but it's measured in Fahrenheit intervals. A subsatellite is also known as a submoon, or a moon is a natural or artificial satellite that orbits a natural satellite, i.e. a moon of a moon. So there you go. Different names, but they all mean the same thing. A moon isn't a generally accepted term in the astronomical community. Alright, on to...
I think it was mentioned in the Jetsons at once as well.
Was it? Kathy Clark got 18, Claire got 14, Roy got 20, well done. That's very low.
Joan got 15, Suzanne 14, Fiona 12.
Full marks, got all the science, says Rod. Without science, we'd all be screwed.
Sarah got 9 and then starts laughing.
I thought that was a fairly easy one. Sorry.
Kathy with 10, Amy with 14. It must have been harder.
Sarah Baldwin got
with
4.
Rosie 18.
We fell into our trap again then. Some people, just science is not their strong suit. Do apologise.
Right, let's have a look at that puzzle again. There they are. What 4-letter word fills in the blanks?
Paul said, yep, the Jetsons, where we all learned astronomy. Bev got 20 on YouTube. Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks got 18. Lovely.
Paul says that in jest, but there was things on there that made me look them up afterwards.
Sorry, says Julian Shakin' Stevens. Yes, because Mark keeps comparing his hair to Shakin' Stevens.
Look at the state of it.
One of the lockdown factory.
I've got a month to go.
One of the lockdown factory is a science teacher, says Charlie Grant. Fun part about that is that someone once said that to me at a quiz. They thought I got a question wrong, and she went, "No, I'm a science teacher." And I went, "No, please do double check it." And one of my teammates just went, "Sit down,"
Okay,
because she was wrong.
I've got a thing to talk about with teaching, which I'll do a bit later, and I've had it confirmed from a mate of mine as well.
Oh, is your mate also in your head? Kitchens plus 3. We have Emily now in Eastbourne, got 13. Without the youngsters, it would have been a lot less. There you go. 0 for Kelsey. Boffins on our team, says Bev. Okay, on to round number 2.
It's all about the Naughties. So from 2000 all the way to 2009.
Okay, does anybody know what the background's from? Because Mark looked at it and went, I've got no idea why you put that background. I thought it was fairly obvious, but there you go.
Well, now you've told me, I get it now.
Okay. No bonus points if you can tell us, but just put it in the comments. Alright, there you go, Sarah. And Zachary, Windows XP.
Which came out in the Naughties.
You did. I think ME... Yeah, it was ME and XP.
Right, do you want me to do odds or evens?
A moon is also a colloquial term for when 60s lead singers pull their pants down. I'm going to do evens.
You're going to do evens, that's what I'm doing odds. Okay, so question number 1. I love question number 1. Which celebrity couple celebrated their 20th anniversary in 2009 with a nice bit of Wensleydale?
We'll do the Zoom of the Week during the recap, Fran. And Amy loves the numbers, indeed.
Yeah, we have to do the Zoom just before the recap, so we've got time to read your answers.
A few of you do think it's the Teletubbies background, which I can see why you'd say it.
Yeah, I thought that, didn't I?
You should do toys to the 2000s, said Kelsey. We have got a toy round. We might do that, actually. Write that down. It's a good idea. We've got a toy round. We've done a long time ago. Quite fun. Moving on. Question number 2. This one might be the hardest of the lot, I think. And then again, we wrote the question, so we're biased. Number 2. In 2009, why was 6-year-old Falcon Heen of Colorado in the news?
As long as you get it roughly right, you can have the points.
Okay. Sound of Music background to Suzanne. Alec McKee said Windows background, innit, bruv? So why was 6-year-old Falcon Heen of Colorado in the news? And if you don't know it, when you get to the answer, I'm sure we'll jog your memory.
Just because it links in, because Kelsey just said I'm singing the Teletubbies theme song. Teletubbies, the sunny setting in the sky, was said by Toya Wilcox. Her husband wrote those 4 notes for Windows when it came on. And that was Robert Fripp and Major Fortune. They do some bonkers videos on a Sunday lockdown lunch.
All right.
Number 3. What was the name of the stunt-filled comedy show starring Dom Jolly?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember me telling you this, but fun fact, Dom Jolly went to private boarding school in the same class as Osama bin Laden.
Oh.
Yep, he's in the same year, same class as Osama bin Laden.
I won't talk about
Claire said...
I won't talk about people being in the same class.
No. 2009 was very busy. She was very busy with a baby, so no idea on these ones, said Claire. As I said, the number 2, I think, is the trickiest of the lot, because it was...
You'll remember it, though, I think, when we tell you.
You'll remember it, but...
Number 4, Alex. That's one of yours.
Number 4. Number 4. In what year were pubs in England and Wales permitted to open 24 hours? 2 points for spot on, and you can get up to half a point for 2 years either side. So it's a bit easier because you know the decade. It's between 2000 and 2009.
If you won either side, you get 1 point.
Yeah.
2 either side, you get half a point.
Yeah, it would be a bit trickier if we didn't tell you the decade, but yeah, it's between 2000 and 2009. Covered that.
Sorry, I'm back on the Noseko. It's quite gassy.
You know all about being gassy, wouldn't you?
Stop it.
Full of hot air.
This is you. Question number 5. Question 5. Army Major Charles Ingram was convicted of deception in 2003. Where did the deception take place? I'm going to hit you in a minute.
Get it right, I wouldn't have to. Kathy Tomlinson says number 3 was a great show.
Excuse me, one moment.
It's probably one of the more memorable shows of the 2000s. For various reasons. If you lay but one finger on me, you are going to get it back tenfold. You know
I will not lay a finger on you, but I might hit you with a spurtle.
Tenfold, my friend.
If you misbehave, you might get hit by a spurtle.
Don't forget the tenfold rule.
And you'll get tenfold back.
It'll get really, really bad for you.
And you.
Moving on. Question number 9. Sarah said, yeah, I know this one. Good. Number 6. In 2009, Tory MP Sir Peter Viggers ruffled feathers when he put a £1,645 expense claim for what? There goes that porridge pot again, says Kathy.
2 right.
Beth says, and there it is, the bickering is back. And we've said it before, the week that we're really nice to each other is the week that we really
argued.
Really argued.
It's happened once, but we recovered because it went mental. Question Savon.
Savon? Right.
Which retailer launched their Christmas advertising campaign in 2006 with This isn't just Christmas.
Hi, Donna.
Hello, Donna. Donna's surname is Potter, which leads me conveniently to mention that this Sunday we have our 3rd Harry Potter film
Wowzers.
quiz.
There you go, it's in the comments now, and it's on the YouTube, and it's on the Twitch.
Order of the Phoenix and Half-Blood Prince, it's on.
It's the movies, and it's on the 21st of March.
Thank you.
21st of March at 5:45. As always, it is free entry, and it is specifically family-friendly for the youngest of Potterheads to enjoy as well. It'll be 5:45 until 7:30 p.m, just in time for them to get off to bed.
Well, I wouldn't normally comment, but I will, because it's the first one I've had this year. A Merry Christmas. How random is that? Joe, you've been out-randomed.
Number 8. Question number 8. Never Had a Dream Come True was a year 2000 UK number 1 for which group? So Never Had a Dream Come True was a 2000 UK number 1 for which group? Loving the names. Wow, I will join, but no clue on Harry Potter, says Donna Potter. I mean, with a name like Donna Potter, you should be up to date with it.
Yeah.
We're up to date on everything to do with Stack. Not that there's much. Not very random. Question 7 was about Christmas.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that was a bit stupid of me, wasn't it?
Well.
Question number 9. Let's move on swiftly. A win over whom on the 8th of June 2002 cemented Lennox Lewis's reputation?
So essentially, who did Lennox Lewis beat on the 8th of June 2002? Solidifying him as one of the all-time greats.
Will there be less shout-outs? Yes, there will.
Yes.
But we do know that the kiddies love it, and it helps us go through with stuff. And we're going to be doing a lot more of the shout-outs. Are going to come from donations as well.
Yeah. A lot less shout-outs. That's for sure. I think we did okay on our second quiz. The youngest of the youngest do. But then again, the people who moan the most or make the most comments saying please, 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 they just don't. I'll just mute them. So I'm going to join the Marvel quiz, even though I've never seen a Marvel or read any comic books.
Well, that's a good one.
Nice one, Kelsey. As someone who is a massive Naughties playlist on Spotify that would last over 24 hours if you played it straight, I appreciate number 8. My Naughties playlist is very long as well.
I actually don't know this one, that number 8 myself. But then I haven't listened to charts for a long, long while.
Yes. Number 10. Former MTV video jockey Adam Curry is said to have invented which form of media in 2004? So it is a very turn of the millennium type of thing. So MTV jockey Adam Curry is said to have invented which form of media in 2004?
What could that be?
I think this is one of my favourite questions just because I think it's just a good question. Whether it's hard or easy, I think it's just a good question. Number 8 is such a tune, said Sarah Baldwin. Now, I can guess what kind of age you are by you saying that.
Yeah. Anyone of my age wouldn't have a clue.
41 Mondays left until Christmas, said Claire. Oh dear. I had a friend at school who used to have a widget on her phone that always had how long it was until Christmas. Alright, there you go. That is your 10. It is on to... Well, it would have been the marathon question, but we're not having it on this one. Bev says, showing your age, Mark, not knowing number 8. Lol, even I know it and I'm late 40s.
That buzz that you might have heard was a text to me from the owner of Latest TV in Brighton. Been chatting to him about various things. We are going to be doing the quiz, and once we can get people into the studio, we are going to be doing the quiz for Latest. So we'll have 4 or 5 teams in there, and we're going to be doing the quiz that way, and that will come off as soon as we can go back into the studio with them and have people in the actual studio as well to do it.
Yeah, we were very excited about being on TV, but plans fell through. I got COVID, then my granddad died, so nothing went right for a good few months. But
So
later TV have been really accommodating for us as well.
Yeah.
Zoom, said Fran. And Sarah said, don't forget, 3 days left.
3 days left.
There's 3 days left. There's 3 days left. Okay, onto the Zoom then. First person to get it on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch gets a bonus 3 points.
3 points for this
3
one.
points today.
Wow, you're being generous.
Real Guy Somber says, how many anteaters could you take in a fight? Depends how big they are.
And if you've got any ants to throw in as a distraction.
Yeah. Here we go, here's your Zoom. Not that bit, that's an eyeball. We all know that. Alright. What's this one? What is that? So make sure you got your pen at the ready for us, please.
Yes, I have.
So again, first person on YouTube. Why'd you do that? First person on YouTube, first person on Facebook, and first person on Twitch to get it gets 3 bonus points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we thought that was hard.
That's actually correct. That's... Yes, as you said, I thought that'd be really hard. I was actually going to give you a clue. But Bev on Twitch, Neil St. John on YouTube, and David Fowler on Facebook all got it right very, very quickly. The answer is, in fact, a butterfly's wing. So well done if you got that. A lot of you got it quicker than I thought you would. I was actually going to give you a clue.
Didn't need it.
Rubbish.
Didn't need it.
I know.
That was so fast.
I've let-
How are you doing with the marathon? Is that easier?
We let the slide down with that one. So again, that is 3 bonus points for David Fowler, Chris Lindsell, and was it? No, Bev.
No, Bev put the other thing.
No, Bev put it on there.
Oh.
So yeah, it was Bev, Neil St. John, and David Fowler on Facebook.
All right.
Oh, you did. Sorry, Christopher Lindsell. You did get the butterfly. Sorry, you were before Neil. I forgot. I didn't see it. Sorry, Neil. I really do apologise.
Neil, you don't get the points.
Sorry, Neil and Trish. I'm sorry. You did, Chris. I'm really sorry. You did get butterfly first.
Yes.
I can't do anything right today. Can't do anything right.
Says that to me every day.
Proper annoyed. Anna said Fleur was first on Facebook.
Oh, apparently someone's got the marathon in 2 minutes.
No. The first person to start was Sarah saying an I, and then below that it was David with butterfly eing. But obviously we knew what he meant by wing, so it was David Fowler. That's the first one we saw. So there you go. I know, unfortunately, it is sometimes the Facebook comments don't always seem to go in order, but that was what we saw first, and we're only going to have to go off what we saw. There's no favouritism being played at all, as you should all know by now.
I once got told in a quiz many years ago, as an insult, that I was boringly fair. I now use it at my normal quizzes as a badge of honour.
Yeah. He's so boringly fair that basically my first ever quiz I played with my mum, he didn't want us to seem like we were playing favourites, so we actually got the question right on one of the boozy bonus, and he still said we were tied with somebody else, even though we weren't. Just to make sure that we didn't seem like you were playing favourites.
Carry on.
Anyway, we've got another little bit for the recap, as we're slightly ahead of time, but round number 3 is a picture round, a 30-second picture round. So there you go. It's happening again, I'm getting flushed. This time of night, all the time. It's hard because lag kicks us sometimes. I know, Fleur, I'm sorry. Firm but fair, I was called once, said Caroline.
We don't want any more information on that.
I think everyone should be firm but fair.
You see where I was going with that one.
Yeah, as I said though, this is actually going to be the last time we do the Zoom for a while, as I've got a fun new thing that I'm working on. Didn't get time to implement it this time, but I'll try and do it for next Monday.
Roy's just said to you, flushed equals old age.
Right, Roy, you're bad. You're bad. Get out. You're bad.
And then Thelma says, going through the menopause, are you?
Right, Thelma, you're bad. You can join Roy outside. Off your pot.
I love it. They're having got you tonight, not me.
Where you go?
Normally it's me. For those of you who know, normally it's me everyone gangs up on. But tonight it's you. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, off your jog. Hot flushes, it's your race, says Sam. You and all, you can go away. What is this? Pick on me night? Get out of here.
Oh, it's all right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's enough.
Yeah, I think
Enough jibber jabber.
A jibber jabber.
Jibber jabber. Get rid of that.
Right.
Right then.
Let's get the answers up.
The answers.
The answers.
The answers, my lord. Right. Get rid of the donate button and show you knickers. There we go. Mark finished the menopause, says Karina. Came and went a couple of decades ago. Right.
Karina, I was beginning to like you and now you've ruined it.
Kathy Clark said, well, you're 30 now. All right, Kathy.
No, he's more than 30 now, isn't he?
I'm 30 in 7 days. Well, 6 days. Right. Off we go then. Answers for you. Answers for you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking you can't count because it was 2 weeks ago. Oh my God.
I've been celebrating my birthday for a long time.
The 20th anniversary with a nice bit of Wensleydale was Wallace and Gromit.
Man, I'm going on trout. It's telling me I can't count. You're the one who tries to say how many days sober you've been and you can't remember. Number 2. In 2009, why was Falcon Heen of Colorado in the news? As we said, you probably might remember from his name, but you do remember he was the boy who supposedly floated off in a balloon. It turned out that it was actually a publicity stunt by his parents. Nothing actually happened to him. So floated off in a balloon. Number 2.
If you basically remember that was what it was about, however you phrased it.
Yeah.
However you phrased it, we'll give you the points.
Yeah, not too strict on that one. It's quite tricky.
Number 3, Dom Jolly. Hello.
Oh, microphone.
That was the point.
I know, but you
Trigger Happy TV.
Well, but he is out. A UFO-shaped balloon, said Fleur. Is that what it was? I'm glad you remembered. It was that specific. Amazing. Number 4. In what year were pubs in England and Wales permitted to open for 24 hours? Once again, it's 2 points spot on. 1 point for one either side. Half a point for up to 2 either side of the correct year, which was 2005. 2005.
So 2 points spot on. 1 point for a year either side. Half a point for 2 years either side.
Is that not what I just said?
Yes, but I did it once I'd seen the answer.
Right, okay.
Because it's more appropriate to say it then.
Sarah said, your birthday was March 2nd, how are you 30 in 7 days? Yeah, whatever. All right, I'm not good at counting.
Never
I'm a 30-year-old
He
who
never
can't
was
count.
good. He never was good at maths. Army Major Charles Ingram was convicted on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I think most of you remember him now for the TV quiz show. There you go. Fleur did a cough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you're wearing a mask, Fleur. Number 6. In 2009, Tory MP Sir Peter Viggers ruffled feathers when he put a £1,645 expense claim for a duck house. 1 point for birdhouse. But it was specifically a duck house.
Because it was in the middle of the lake.
Yeah. I don't know any duck house that costs over £1,500. Rubbish.
Yeah, and weirdly, all those receipts got destroyed by accident.
Yeah, just like how all the Grenfell stuff got removed from that laptop, even though the government's had a backup system since 2001. But whatever.
Question number 7. This isn't just Christmas. This is Marks and Spencer's Christmas.
You put M&S, same thing. It was a duck island with a little house on it, said Fleur. These Tory birds, they do know how to live it up, don't they? Number 8. Never Had a Dream Come True was a 2000 hit for S Club 7. S Club 7.
S Club 7?
Because there was 7 of them. I don't know what the S was for, though.
The S was how good the music was.
In Japan, S is rated higher than an A.
You know what I mean by that. I wasn't a fan of them.
You didn't even know who it was a minute ago.
I knew who they were. I wouldn't have recognised it as their song. A win over whom on the 8th of June 2002 cemented Lennox Lewis's reputation. He actually beat Mike Tyson.
Or Mike Tyson.
So 1 point for... I wouldn't say that to his face. 1 point for Mike, 1 point for Tyson.
So S is for Super, really? I didn't know that. Super Club 7. That's amazing. That sounds like an anime group.
I would have said it's something completely different and having a different meaning whatsoever.
All right, get off your soapbox. Fleur said politicians using expensive private islands. Typical. Indeed. And finally, question number 10. Former MTV video jockey Adam Curry is said to have invented which form of media in 2004? It was podcasting. Podcasting. Yes. It's so successful now that Joe Rogan was offered $100 million to move over to Spotify to be an exclusive podcaster. And then people on his Instagram are saying, "Oh, you sold out for 100 million quid. You would sell out.
Yes.
Shut up." You should do a 2002 round. That's a little bit too specific. Sarah said, "No, that was a joke. Sarcasm doesn't work on Facebook." Claire got 7 with 2 sad monkey faces. Sorry. Crafty Quay got 11. Roy got 20 again, thanks to team. Paul got 12. Kathy Clark got a blimey 18.
Blimey 18.
Blimey 18. I saw them as S Club 3 a few years ago. Now they only have 2 members and have Amelia Lilly from X Factor as Joe. That's really weird, Amy. Why would they do that? Consistent 12 for Fiona. Rosie got 12. Quizface got 14.
12.5 for Suzanne.
10 again for Kathy.
And 5 for Fran. John got 10.5. Kelsey didn't manage.
Rod says 8.5, not my round. Tracy said 16.5. Thanks, kids. Sarah got 8 out of 10, so that means you got 16 points. 18 points. No, 16 points.
16 points.
I really am bad at math. At least he just pampered his bird. Boris keeps getting them pregnant, said Alec McKee. Hey-o!
This is what I have to deal with.
Right.
Every single day.
Oh, you say that like you're the angel. Yeah.
Every day for a year.
Sarah
it's
said,
the only person I've seen.
Sarah said, "Am I scoring this wrong? How do people have 20? It's 2 points for every correct answer, Sarah. Sorry if we didn't make that clear for you. It's 2 points for every answer.
And if it's a person's name, you get point for first name, point for surname if you only get half the name.
Yeah. We went for vlog instead of podcast, kicking ourselves, says Amy. That is, oh yeah. Alec McKee, why did you retract your message? It was funny. As I said, not enough 90s questions for me, said Paul. A couple of weeks we'll do a 90s round then. How about that?
Caroline thinks the marathon is tricky. Other people have said they've got it, so it's an interesting one.
I feel like everyone in 2025 went to uni at one point, saw 2 of 4 members of S Club during the Freshers Week. Probably. Right, on to round number 3.
Number 3.
Which is...
Guess who?
Well, don't give it away.
Yeah, said it on the intro.
I know. Yeah, so round number 3 is called Guess Who.
That music was 2000s. You could have used it in that as well.
Carol, you can't get the marathon. Very difficult.
Okay.
Marathon got it gonks ago, said Roy. You're just showing off there, aren't you?
Suzanne got the marathon.
Bad spelling, but you read it out before I posted the corrected version, said Alec McKee. Bad spelling. We ain't going to knock you down for that, my friend. Yes, please, to the 90s round, said Kathy. Right, let's get on with this one. So, for this round, you are going to see 10 pixelated famous people.
Who are they?
Yeah, basically. You've got 30 seconds to identify which ones. At the end of the round, please let us know if it was too hard or too easy, so that way we know how to do it for the next time. Because I know people said they liked this round when it was on, but obviously sometimes it can be hard to guess, so we'll see. Scoreboard isn't allowing half points, said Socks. Let's have a quick check of that then.
You need to widen the columns, that's all.
No, it's...
And then do that.
And then do that.
Yep.
There you go. You should have allowed half points now. Paul said marathon, complete it, mate. Right, okay, here we go. So we're going to start you off with what Mark said was the easiest one, but we'll see how you do. Number 1, you've got 30 seconds to identify this person who is this. Telegram says, I thought it was going to be pixelated. Ha ha ha.
Yes, well, we did an easy pixelation.
Yeah, easy pixelation for number 1. That was, of course, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston.
And we're just going to have a quick change on to make it a zoom rather than...
Well, just the answer seems a bit weird, that's all. We'll change that. Do that. That's better, isn't it?
That's moved it to the bottom.
It was always at the bottom. Sorry, guys. You can talk to them while I do this, please.
Yes. So I'm talking to you.
Wowzers, the charisma. I am talking to you. This is me making a message.
Have you finished?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
So how many have managed to do the marathon? Paul's just said he is.
Yeah. Nearly there.
And just a reminder, I'm going to have a quick nose at the paper while that's happening. We have had... Let me have a quick nosy. We've had 1, 2, 3. It's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of you have donated. Thank you very much.
Charlie says, Mark, tell us what's behind your green door.
Yeah, we can show you that.
What?
Go to the green screen.
Hmm?
Alex is sorting this out for me. There's my green door.
Very good.
What's behind it is the tip of his bedroom.
Excuse me. Sherry says, we've been discussing, it must be your 1 year anniversary soon. Yeah, 30th of March, I think. Was
30th of March was our first one.
Right, anyway, here's number 2. What do you think number 2 is? Here we go.
Who be that?
It is Boogie Time, says Bev. It's our favourite Inspector Gadget theme. Thank you very much, Charlie, for mentioning our PayPal. We do have an expensive pump repair looming.
Yes.
Sarah said, are you guys housemates? Technically.
Basically, for my sins, that's my nephew.
Yeah.
His family, you can't get rid of him.
Indeed, no matter how hard you try. Remember that time you tried to drive me off into the woods and then leave me alone? I found my way back.
That's what happened with Richard Branson, apparently.
Right. Number 2 is, of course, Patrick Stewart.
Sir Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Old Paddy Stewie. Paddy Stewie. Right, moving on. Number 3.
Number 3.
Sarah says you don't look old enough. Well, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
I think we both look pretty good for our age. Number 3.
Who be that?
Do I get a point for writing "Make It So"? Said Sarah.
No. It's when we sit on there, it looks all right, but when on what's being sent out, I think because of the way it's the quality of it going out, it actually reduces it down. It's a bit more obvious.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. Said you've made that year very entertaining. You're more than welcome. We loved it. Fleur says, I think they live together though. No COVID rule breaking there. No, we do live together.
No, we do live in the same house, unfortunately.
Right, number 3. Sorry, that is of course Angelina Jolie.
Jolie?
No.
Are you Jolie?
No, I'm Julie. Yeah. Number 4.
Number 4.
Who be this?
Who be this?
Kelsey said, you plan to get the COVID vaccine?
I'm getting my vaccine on Saturday. I'm booked in.
Woo. I feel I'll probably get mine when my time's allotted, basically. I don't go out enough to consider myself a high risk anyway, so. Plus, everybody has COVID, so I do feel slightly better about myself. Okay. Number 4.
Number 4 is, of course, not John Barrowman. It's Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. He's got a certain smell about him, hasn't he? A certain musk.
Move on.
Yeah, I'm not happy about what I just said. I'm not thrilled.
Neither is anybody else.
Number 5.
Who'd be this? I love how what it's done to the teeth. 20 seconds remaining.
Alec, I'm not going to read that one out, actually. I dare not. Alright, so number 5. That is Mr. Spider-Man himself. It is Tom Holland.
Is he still Spider-Man, or is
Yes.
it? He is, because there was talk of him not being, wasn't there?
I think it's publicity. I don't think there's ever off the table. Alec just called me a coward.
Yep.
I have a 1-year-old nephew. I hope we get on as well in 29 years. He's very cute at the moment, said Sarah. I'm still cute at 30. Fleur said he won't even show me. What was answer to number 3? I pressed something wrong and closed the quiz. Number 3 was Angelina Jolie, Kathy. It's all going on tonight. The Gremlins are at your house, not ours.
Question number 6. Who be this?
Who be that?
Who be that?
How's the wee Scottish goodie bag doing, says Claire. We've got the Clutie left to eat. We've got the
Oatcakes.
Oatcakes and the haggis. Because we like to have haggis with things, don't we?
Yes.
Did we have it last time? We had it with pork tenderloin, didn't we?
I took. I don't know if Hannah's is here online. I took over a haggis for New Year when I went to Munich once, and out of the group of about 10 people, only 2 people would eat it.
Alright, so number 6, that is Rita Ora.
That was his suggestion. I'll say no more.
Indeed. Number 7. It's fine, he's Cornish, he's showing off that I'm not his cousin, said Fleur.
Number 7. Who be this?
Who's that?
Again, it's done it with the teeth.
Celebrity cutouts, that's a good idea, Kelsey.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do for the marathon next week. I'm going to do a pixelated person, and it'll get less pixelated as it goes on. And if you get it, you get so many points. If you get it straight away, etc. I'm going to do that next week.
Okay, there you go. Number 7. Well, if you got this one, that is Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan for number 7.
You still get the points if you don't put the B in.
I would say that he'd be very angry that you didn't, but if you put Michael Jordan, I'll accept. But technically, it's the same name. They were both called Michael Jordan, but he's called Michael B. Jordan due to SAG-AFTRA rights. You have to have a different name if you're an actor.
No.
She's not my cousin, but on my birthday she pretends she is, said Alec. Jesus Christ. Right. You're so complicated, Mark Stack, said Joe. Yeah, try and figure that out. Number 8. Who is this? And it's not an overly tanned Patrick Stewart. I mean, he says, is it hot in here or is it just him? I did say to Mark, a lot of people would say that Michael B. Jordan's on their list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even put the webbing between my toes, said Fleur.
I hate to ask.
Okay, number 8. That is Vin Diesel.
I just had a thought. In France, do they call him Van Diesel?
No. Alec McKee said that's an egg. Trick question. Egg.
Number 9. Who be this?
2 points for Vinegar Diesel. Yes. Number 9. Who is that?
I think this is the trickiest one.
Kelsey got one. Good. All right.
Who be that?
That is, of course, gin pioneer and UK Football Club owner Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, number 9. Kathy says, I've given up, not a Scooby. Sarah likes the music, apparently.
I'm just thinking, Ryan Reynolds, he looks like a footballer, though, doesn't it? I mean, that's a typical footballer pose. Number 10. Who be this?
Just imagine what our wedding speeches will be like if we don't kill each other first, said Fleur.
I'm going to give a very random bonus point on this.
I do so love it when he doesn't talk to me about these things first.
It only occurred to me.
Fran just said rubbish. Alright, Fran, say what you really think. Alright, number 10 is Michael Gove.
And I'll give you a bonus point if you use the word dick weasel.
Right. I mean, look at him. He doesn't look human. He's an alien. Have you seen that video of him trying to clap?
Yeah.
Oh. And also, look at that. It's picture day, and he didn't even bother to shave his nose. Look at him. He's a human caricature. There you go.
Well, that's something off a cartoon, isn't it? Proper cartoon person. So your third chance to see...
Like a frog. Lots of superheroes in the lineup. Apparently so.
Was there?
I guess Patrick Stewart's classed as one. Michael B. Jordan is. Yeah, you know what? There is a lot on there. Didn't think about that. There you go.
Kitchens have got a full house. I hope not. And if you are, I expect you to have social distancing going on.
Oh dear. Love this round bit on the easy side since Amina. I agree, Amina. I didn't think it was that easy at first, but then I've been seeing it on a smaller screen.
Well, Kathy didn't do very well, so...
I used... It always looks like he's sat on a plug. Pixelation was rather easy. I think it's easier on phone as a small screen resolution makes it different. Yeah, what I'm going to do is instead of pixelating them next time, I'm going to move them around like I did with that other round where I inflated David Tennant's face and things like that.
Yes, that might work.
Yeah, the pixelation's a bit too easy sometimes. But Amy does like picture rounds though. Fleur said Michael Gove looks like Pob. There's lots of names for Michael Gove.
No, it was a Dick Weasel, which was something that came out after the Brexit referendum, and it was the Hitler bunker thing where you could put your own subtitles to it.
I see.
And it's well worth looking up.
We're still waiting for High School Seniors Rule.
Nobody.
Nobody there. Just going to delete that.
And nobody there.
I'm going to delete that. And nobody there. What are you all leaving blank spaces for? So we're still waiting for One Smart Fella, Team Stuckers, and the High School Seniors Rule to get your felt ball guess in. There it is on the screen. You've got until the recap of round 4. That's okay. I don't know what's going on. Right.
Okay, let's go on with round 4.
Michael Gove looks like Jeremy Hunt got in the sea. What on earth? So once again, you've got until the recap of round 4 to get your felt ball guess in. All right then.
So you've got basically 10 questions, and then you've got to have that guessing. Okay, round number 4, slightly different to a normal round.
Steve says they're only easy if you know them. Truer words have never been spoken, my friend. Bonus point for saying Michael Gove Pop and Bev got 16. Round number 4. My hair, good God.
I noticed people are starting to put M's in for what we would normally do at this point, is to ask you for what the next letter of the alphabet that we're up to for rounds for Friday. Friday's quiz has already been sorted on questions, I'm afraid. So we've already got enough for that.
But I will say that shall I just give one of the rounds away?
If you want, it's your call.
There is going to be a musicals round. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say how it's going to work. But if you like musicals, even if you've only got a passing interest in musicals, I think you'll like it.
Yes.
I got most of them when we were doing it, and I don't particularly like musicals. Okay.
Right, let me explain how this round works. So, with this round, you're going to decide how many points you want for each of the questions that you see. 0, 1, or 2. If you get it right, that's how many points you'll get for it. However, if you get it wrong, that's how many we'll take away from you. And you're deciding, having obviously heard the question, what we're going to do. So if you know you definitely got it right, give yourself 2, and then you'll get full marks for it. If you know you've definitely got it wrong, put in a 0. You don't lose any points that way. But if it's multiple choice or you're not sure whether you're right or whether you're wrong, it's up to you to gamble either 0, 1 or 2. How safe you want to play it or how risky you want to play it. That's purely down to you. If the answer is a person's name, you must give us the full name, and there are no half points in this round. However, if it's someone who's known by a single name, like Madonna, Morrissey, Rihanna, etc., you would get the full points for that. So that's it.
Sorry, not sure why I included a different person entirely. I've got no idea, Joe. Queen of Random strikes again. I will preface it by saying, obviously, due to copyright reasons, we can't play any types of copyrighted music. But the musicals is still going to be as fun as we can make it within the bounds of what's allowed online.
Yes.
We could put all the music in, but we would instantly get bad and you'd never see us again.
This is true.
Okay.
Right, what are you giving me? Odds or evens?
I'm going to do odds for this one. So I'm going to start then, because that's what odd is. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you pick a different score for each question, says Sarah? Yes, you can. Any of the questions, you can either do 0, 1 or 2. But don't forget, if you get it right, that's the only points you get. If you get it wrong, you will lose that many points. But again, they're all, any of them you can do. You can all do 2s, you can do all 1s, you can do 1, 0, 1, you can do anything you want.
And that's after having heard the question as well. You don't have to go for it before you've heard the question.
Yeah. Okay, number 1, nice 50-50. Do bananas grow pointing up or down? Have you seen my banana? Eat my bananas. So, do bananas grow pointing up or down? Thank God for that. Music was bad enough. The music makes them worse, said Paul. That's like saying having the players makes football bad.
Yes.
You can't really have a musical without music.
Yeah. Question number 2. Which comedian hosted the chat show Chatty Man?
Chatty Man.
Mm.
That's what they call you, don't you? A chatty man. That's what you're known about around these parts. The chatty man.
News to me.
It's like that Lee Mack joke. He always says, I got recognised in Argos the other day. He said, "Oh, you're that mad bloke off the telly." He went, "Yeah, do you want an autograph?" He went, "No, you're that mad bloke. Get off the telly." Question number 3.
Question number 3.
Ooh, number 3. Which lake in Great Britain has the largest volume of water? So which lake in Great Britain has the largest volume of water? I remember reading about a cool fact. It might be a factoid down the line, but Lake Superior in America, if that was to raise all the way to the top, everywhere in the United States would have 1 foot of water. There's that much water in Lake Superior. Yes, we have no bananas, said Joe.
But we have no bananas today. Tomorrow's going to be completely different.
Mm.
Question number 4. Who became president of South Africa in 1994?
Mm.
I've noticed as the quiz goes on, people tire and they don't write. They don't tell us as much.
Is that true?
Mm. Kelsey's given us her felt balls, maybe.
Okay.
What's your team name, Kelsey?
I think she's high school seniors rule.
Yes, she is. Right,
227.
Put you in.
We're still waiting on one smart fella to get your felt ball guess in, and that's it.
Mm.
You've got until the end of the. You've got until the recap. One smart fella.
Question number 5.
Number 5. Which internet slang word beginning with the letter Y means to throw something away at high velocity? Caroline says she's concentrating. No, I'm not including that. So which internet slang word beginning with the letter Y means to throw something away at high velocity? We're tiring you.
A little.
I've also noticed that my Julie's not centred. Me Julie. We've had no bananas in working hospital for 4 days. I'm absolutely fuming. Breakfast porridge is a poor affair without bananas. I think breakfast porridge is just a poor affair. I'd rather have a fried egg.
But you'd only eat the yolk anyway.
Only yolking.
Question number 6. Which British multinational car maker announced that its luxury marque brand will be all electric by 2025?
Kathy Clark said yes. Not sure why. Maybe it just means yes as the number 5 question. Yes.
I'm gonna need a cushion in a minute. This is getting a bit hard. This seat.
No eggs at breakfast, I'm afraid," said Joe. "Well, I'm not going to hospital then. You can take your hospital. I don't want it. I don't want to go. I was going to, but now I'm not going to."
I've seen some of these so-called meals that they've been giving them in these quarantine hotels. Absolutely atrocious.
Kind of like those meals they get, the money they gave for school lunches.
Yeah.
Which means you can barely afford anything.
Question number 7.
You can make 40 quid worth of profit on it, though.
Yes.
Number 7. True or false, there is only one town or city in the United Kingdom which has an exclamation mark in its name.
Would that be true? Or are we telling porky pies?
Kathy Clark says, "Spin love." I like it, she always ends that with an X, as in, like, she doesn't want to be too offensive or annoying, so just a little kiss at the end. Spin love.
I'll spin you in a minute.
Oh dear. Harsh words. Kelsey's going snow tubing soon.
Cool. Number 8. Which actor plays Mini-Me in the second and third Austin Powers films?
Again, you're going to need that full name. If you get only half the name, you do not get any points at all. It will be correct. It'd be incorrect.
Yeah, and it would be incorrect to say Alex, who is my Mini-Me.
Right.
It's true.
I don't think so.
All your life you've been my Mini-Me.
I don't think so.
With your mum and your grandma telling you that your Uncle Mark used to do that.
Yeah, you see, all the things that you did, I improved upon. They had to do it a second time round for me.
Still did them.
Yeah. Beta version, full version.
Oh, surely alpha, beta.
No.
Yeah.
You're something beta anyway. Number 9.
Stop it.
Sharing her name with a brand of margarine, who was the Roman goddess of flowers and the season of spring? So sharing her name with a brand of margarine, who was the Roman goddess of flowers and the season of spring. Kathy Clark said, "My avatar is Wonder Woman." Is it? I like it. My Mini-Me is now taller than me, said Claire. No one's ever said that to me. No one's ever said, "Aren't you getting tall?" Never happened. I was tall for a year 7, and everyone outgrew me. Absolutely everybody. Even the guy who's in a wheelchair was still taller than me sat down.
And finally, what is the last word of the New Testament?
So that is your 10. I'm going to quickly look. One smart fella, still waiting on your felt ball guess. There it is on the screen.
You've got to be quick.
You don't want to be the one person that's not counted. If you want to tell us your score in the chat, you're welcome to very quickly. Bobby's been sick. Hell. Right. Put that there. Final time now to look at your marathon. Okie dokie. And again, the divisive one. A lot of you are saying you've got it straight away, and a few of you are still struggling. So what's the 4-letter word?
Yolanda's just popping in to say hi, and she's going to do the quiz later. Is it the PowerPoint? PayPal. That would be better, wouldn't it?
Did you comment on it?
Yes, I did mention that.
Wonderful. Okay, so we are going to now pop out while we do the recap. The recap. Final call for one smart fella to give me your felt ball guess, please. Otherwise, your balls will not be counted.
Ooh, sounds painful.
So we'll see in just a second. We'll get the recap on the screen as well.
And as we disappear, I'm going to get something to sit on because this is sore, this stool I'm sat on.
Right. Okay, we'll see you in a minute, guys. Thank you. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
So let's go and keep turning around while we do this bit.
Yes.
So, who are we going to start with, Alex?
We're going to start with the lowest one. That is High School Seniors Rule with 227.
That's under.
250 for Flying Solo, Sarah B.
Under.
255 for the Celtic Thunderhead.
Under. Remember, you need to be the closest, but still under. Unless, of course, you're spot on.
Gentleman's Relish, 269.
Under.
Quizmaster Katie Pillar and Lenny Penny with 274.
Under.
275 for Tommy plus 4.
Under.
282 for number 32.
Under.
Angry Birds plus 2, 284.
Under.
285 for Neighbours and Euroquizard Harry.
Under.
287 for The Quizman and Her.
Under.
288 for Charlie in the Lockdown Factory.
Under.
289 for Kernoff, Beb's Brainiacs and Portrait of a Cock at Midnight.
Under.
Jamie's Giants and the Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks, 291.
Under.
Cheesy D's minus 2, 292.
Under.
We've got Bobby's Been Sick, the Cat's Whiskers, Wombles of Wokingham and the Belgian Buns, 293.
Did you say Belgian buns?
I did say Belgian Buns.
It's been a long time coming. But Belgian buns, with the others, you're spot on.
So there we go. It's Belgian Buns, Wombles of Wokingham, Cat's Whiskers and Bobby's Been Sick all get 5 points. Cheesy D's minus 2 get 2 points. And the Rubber Ducks and Jamie's Giants get a bonus 1 point. Sarah said, I thought you were reading out the scores then. I thought, wow, I did well. There we go. So that's the teams, and that's the bonus points for you in your bonus column. As always.
Okay.
Pause back there.
We're not going to hear the last of it from the Belgian buns now, are we?
The heads won't be able to fit through the door. Right. Let's get on with the answers then. Don't forget, if you got the question correct, that's how many points you are going to reward yourself.
It was Jenna who got it right again.
Oh, well done, Jenna. Well done, Jenna.
They're starting to listen to you now, Jenna, for once.
I know. Brain to the operation. Right, so again, if you get the question correct, however many points you give yourself, that's how many points you get. If you get it wrong, however many points you put, that's how many points you will lose.
Okay.
So bear that in mind as we go into our fourth and final round's answers. It is Pick Your Score.
Question 1 is yours.
Do bananas grow pointing up or down? They grow pointing up. Yeah, up. I don't know why I did that. You know what up means.
Can't get the stuff. Question 2. Which comedian hosted the chat show Chatty Man? It was Alan Carr.
Alan Carr. Not Jimmy Carr. Alan Carr. Number 3. Which lake in Great Britain has the largest volume of water? If the Cat's Whiskers got this wrong, you're going to kick yourselves. It is Loch Ness.
Apparently, there's more water in Loch Ness than all the lakes in the Lake District combined.
In fact, it's all lakes in England and Wales.
Is it? No.
There's more in that one lake than the entire rest of England and Wales combined. Crazy.
Crazy.
Number 4. Who became South African's president in 1994?
Was Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
I thought it was an easy one.
I remember that when he passed away, there was a joke going around. There was a lot of dyslexic South Africans putting roses outside the Nissan main dealer.
Can I tell my little story?
No wonder Nessie hides. This is Crafty Craig, indeed.
He actually got released on a Sunday, and I rang into Radio 1 and chatted to Annie Nightingale, and she played Free Nelson Mandela.
Oh, Claire didn't get it though. Cracking Views worth a visit. I can't believe it. It's a Scottish question. I remember that happening in 1994, said Sarah. It was to yeet. Yeet. So throw thing away at high velocity is to yeet.
New one on me.
We did get it. Sorry, said Claire. Oh.
The British car maker, multinational car maker, is
Jaguar. And then they wrote a book about Mark phoning the radio station and everybody clapped. Moving on. Number 7, true or false? There is only one town and city in the United Kingdom which has the exclamation mark in its name. It is true, and it is Westward Ho.
Oh.
Is that a journey or a command to a prostitute? Westward Ho.
Which actor played Mini-Me in Austin Powers? It was the wonderful Vern Troyer.
The late Vern Troyer, who's dead now.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Can I believe we won over? Hashtag felt feckin' balls, said Joe. Number 9. Sharing a name with the brand of margarine, who was a Roman goddess of flowers and the season of spring. It was, of course, Flora. Extra bonus point for Flora Buttery. Not really.
So it wasn't, I can't believe it's not butter then.
Yeah, I know, it'd be funny, wouldn't it? We got Westwood Ho. Extra point, said Roy. No.
Alex is buzzing. And finally, what is the last word in the New Testament? Of course it is. Amen.
Amen to that. Yeah, sorry, no bonus points for naming Westwood Ho.
Yeah, I'd never heard of Yeet either, but Alex had.
It's only Jaguar Land Rover, not Jaguar. Oh. Well, you knew what we meant, Fleur. We can be half right, you can't. 517 for the high school seniors rule. Don't believe you. Andrew suggested Flora Utterly Butterly. Right, and then on to everyone's favourite part of the quiz. It is your marathon answers.
So, let's move it on. So what 4-letter word fits in with those? It is... Oh.
What the heck have you done?
I don't know. It's gone a bit weird. There we go. It is mine. Gives you mineral, eminence, famines, and ermine.
We've got a comment off Charlie Grant. I'm going to have to save the picture because it is really funny.
Oh, what's he done? It's usually at my expense, so that's the problem.
Not tonight. It said the scariest part of the quiz tonight. I'll save that. I'm going to put that
in the knickers section.
Yeah, why not?
Let them see it tonight.
Right.
How did that happen?
There we go. Scariest part of the quiz was when I put my hand in the blue screen and you can see an alternate dimension. There we go. And then, of course, Nick is the cow. Right. Jaguar, my friend works for JLR. Jaguar aim to go entirely electric by 2030, said Flair. Well, good for them. They should do, really.
I'm going to nip out and blow my nose.
Do we get points for Land Rover, who made the announcement about the luxury mark? Technically, yeah. We'll give you for Land Rover. That's fine, because we didn't put it down as Jaguar Land Rover. So, yeah, if you did put Land Rover instead, if you are being a smart aleck and you are being cleverer than us, you can, of course, have it. Joe asked me who Ermine is. Flashes your knicker, said Fleur. Why, of course. Look at the size of that cow. Love it. How many points for the marathon, Charlie Grant's asking?
2.
2 points.
2 points each week.
Wowzers. Lots of points available tonight.
Mm.
You should use that for Guess a Celebrity. 14 for Quiz Face 6-3 overall, including the bonus. Not our best. Thanks, guys, said Sherry. Well, you don't have to get a massive amount of points as long as you have fun. That's the only metric we care about here at Quiz Actually Towers.
One thing I'm thinking of, when it does come to our anniversary at the end of the month, we're going to do one round based on things that have happened over the year.
Oh.
I think that'd be fun.
Okie dokie. Right, we're going to do it 2 minutes till we get the scores in order. I think most people have actually got their points in as it is. You're all doing terribly well on this, to be honest. I will say. You're doing terribly well. Stay safe, everyone, says Tracy Ann in the Kitchings. See you on Sunday. Any points for the mine answer? Not sure what you mean, Lisa. The mine is, there's 2 points for getting the marathon question, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, you get 2 points for getting that. Mine.
Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Paul. Honest quiz for honest quizzes. Yeah, if you want to cheat, you can cheat. There are no prizes. So if you want to cheat, you're only cheating yourself.
Yeah.
It's not going to be fun if you just cheat. There's no point. No one cares if you got full marks. Kathy Clark has just said beavers in all caps, as is your right. My birthday on the 30th, said Sophie.
My birthday's in a month's time.
Nobody cares. I'm only kidding. How much for the marathon? It was 2 points, Andrea. Another minute and we'll get those scores in order and I shall do my big readout. Thank you to Bev on YouTube. Says, have a good week. See you Friday. Thank you very much. If you aren't going to join us on Friday, then do feel free to bring the grandkids along or play on your own. It's the Harry Potter quiz on the 21st of March. That's on Sunday. It's at 5:45 PM, ending at 7:30. Family friendly, especially for those younger Harry Potter fans. It's going to be the films, The Order of the Phoenix and The Half-Blood Prince. So if you want to donate for that one, you can do.
And if you want to donate on our PayPal, because we're a bit lower than normal, that is on screen, paypal.me/quiz actually.
Did you get the Iron Spartacus PayPal, said Rob Hart? I'm not sure. That's what I was trying to...
All right.
The bonus point thing was for the marathon, Sarah. If you got the answer that it was mine for the 4 words, which have 4 letters, then it was 2 points for getting the marathon as well in the bonus column. Fleur says, what time's the Marvel on the 28th? It will be at 5:45. Our specials on Sunday are now going to start always at 5:45. That's our 1-minute timer, so I'm going to get your scores in order.
And that's basically because the kids go to bed a bit earlier. We know that certainly with the 2 Harry Potters that we've done so far, it is bedtime for the kids. They've been allowed to stay up that little bit longer. So, Slan is by in Irish.
Ooh.
Once I can do that, I shall be going over to Ireland because we've got friends over there, and also my good friend Tracy is moving there.
Oh. Right then, let's do the old scores, shall we? Move that down.
And this is Alex doing his racehorse commentary as usual, where he does it all in one breath.
Well, I try. Please don't do a Harry Potter quiz and Death and Hell's Part 1 and 2. So scared, didn't get to watch last movie. You have to revise, Kelsey. Second time we've done the quiz. Still can't work out the score sheet. Final score 58, said Lisa. Scores don't matter, as long as you have fun. Right, here we go. Just make sure I've got the right thing on.
And breathe. In. And they're off.
Franna Princess Indy 12, 39 for Quizzit's Queen, 44 for Wally Watts, Farty Crouch Jr. 45, Nosky Service 46.5, 50 points for Quizmaster Katie Pillar and Flying Solar Sarah B, 52 for Hungry Hogs, Celtic Thunderhead 54, 55 for Team Stockers, Jennifer Williams 56, number 32, 57, 59.5 for X-File Good of the Realm, 60 points for Quizzy Rascals, 61 points for Photo Finish Mystical Market Gears, 61.5 for Top Guns and Backhanders, 62 points for Bobby's Bean 6, 64 for Fred Tequila, 64 for the Belgian Buns as well, 65.5 for Big Burgers, some get technical, 66 for Cat's Whiskers, 67 for Jeebus and the Rainbow and the Indoor Boat, so 67.5 for GCD's -2. We got the 68 for One Smart Fellow, Potricock and Midnight, is not very well actually, Neighbours, 70 points for Glory Sons of York, Quizman and her, 71 points for Angry Birds plus 2 Quiz Harry, and 72 points for Infamous 5, 73 points for No Nothing, 74 for Kirby Hill, Blue Y, Famous Giants 74.5, 76 points for Gangsters and the Expandables, and as well, Charlie John, the Electronic Factory, 5 Billion Redux, 78 points for Almost Wogan, Alma's Angel 78.5, 79 for Cheeky Slags, 82 points for Tommy plus 4, Frames on Radio 81, and Chinny Reckon have 82 as well as Kurno. Some of the total don't include the marathon points. Thanks. Oh.
So I tried to show you.
Well, why didn't you say something?
I did. I tried to nudge you and you didn't pay any attention.
I've tried to make sure they all add up to the right amount of points for adding that on the score sheet. I'll do double check. E2 to I2. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, listen to adding them in.
Yep, as far as I know, they are right. Whew. Didn't put my score in 517 to Kelsey. That's impossible. You can't get 517. The score's out of a maximum of 82 points. Well, actually, it'd be 86 points if you got everything correct. Okay, Bobby's back there. Well done to Kurno and Chinny Reckon for getting a whopping 82 points in the...
Whopping?
Whopping!
That's a place in London.
Indeed. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for playing. Kathy said it's her worst week yet. Jackie's off to celebrate her birthday on St. Paddy's Day. Thanks for a great quiz. Yes, we're back on Friday for our regular one. Don't forget, we are doing a round on musicals as well as 2 other cool things, all to do with the letter M.
And the final round will be all the cassette. Each question will be relate to a category that begins with M.
Fleur said Max is 90 if you got all bonus points. That is true. Once I said it before, I'll say it again. I can't do numbers. I'm not good at them. All right, I'm not good at numbers. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, the point I was going to make about teaching. No, I'll do it next week.
People are leaving. Don't want to do that now. Sarah Baldwin gives away with face. Right, thank you very much for playing, guys. We're back on Friday for a regular quiz. If you don't want to join us then, we are back at 5:45 p.m. on Sunday for our 3rd Harry Potter quiz. It's going to be very popular, very big, very fun. We hope you can join us for that one if you like.
They are our biggest quizzes, massively so.
Yes. So, as always, thank you so much for sharing, liking, subscribing, retweeting, following, going on our Twitch and all that other stuff. Stay safe, stay covered, keep your distance, chew your food, and most of all,
never eat pears.
And be kind to one another. Goodbye.